So I suspect that one of the things holding you back from applying for that next level job or your dream job is that you think you need to meet 100% of the criteria. Am I right? I see it so often. Recruiters, they have this checklist. They have this job specification, job description, and they put on there this essential criteria. Often it will say you need a university degree or you need 10 years experience in whatever. I just want to tell you that is not true. I know it might be on that piece of paper, but they often use that bit of paper just to value the job so that they can set a salary against it, or they just have a think about maybe who they think is the ideal person. But the truth is, this is just a guide, and it's very rare that you actually need the exact essential criteria that they've got. Now, obviously, you need to think you can do the job. You need to look at that job description and check down and go, I might not have done it, but I know I can do it. So you don't have to have done it, but you need to be confident that you can do it. Because obviously, if you're not confident about the fact that you could do it, then maybe it isn't the right job for you, or not yet. So have a little think about it. But also remember that any new job that you get, you're never going to be able to do all of it straight away. There will always be things that you have to learn. So when you look at a job description, have a look through it, check off what you know you can do. And if you meet more than about 60, 70% of it, and it's a job you know you could do and you'd love to do and you'd be good at it, then apply for it. Because the interview panel, they often don't know what they're looking for until you arrive in front of them. Sometimes they might think they want one thing when actually they don't. And it reminds me of when you go buying a house. How many times do you watch these people on the television, on these programs where people go house hunting? And they say, oh, I never want to live on a main road and it's got to have 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. And then at the end of the day, you find that they've bought a house that's got 1 bathroom, 3 bedrooms, and it's on a main road. Because there's something about it that they like. There's something else that overrides all of those important factors. And recruitment is exactly the same. So if the recruiter feels that you're the right person for them, that actually you sell yourself well and you tell them what you can do and what you have done, then maybe you'll just be the right person, even if you haven't got all of the criteria that they think they want. And particularly the essential criteria, particularly things around qualifications and length of experience. I don't even know why recruiters put these on there anymore, because it's a nonsense. I mean, particularly if you're going for a more senior job, you've probably been working for 20 years. What difference does it make if you've got a degree now? I mean, if you're in an industry where if you're a scientist or a doctor, then obviously you need specific qualifications. But if you're in a general corporate job, as long as you've got a certain amount of experience and knowledge and intelligence, then you'll be able to do the job. You don't need a university degree. I mean, I know from my point of view, I left school at 16 with very little in the way of qualifications. And everybody told me that I wouldn't be able to get on without a university degree. And everybody was wrong. Because although I might have believed them to start with, I very soon realised that as long as I was ambitious, I did a good job, and I presented myself well, then I could get these jobs. And I did get these jobs. And I progressed in my career to become that senior leader earning 6-figure salary. And I didn't have a university degree. So don't let that hold you back. If you want to go for that job, just be confident in yourself, in your own abilities. And then when you apply for it, you give it your all. You include all of the things you can do. You match it to their job description as best that you can. And then when you go for the interview, once you've got an interview, you've got a chance. So then you do even more work and you go for it. You really go for it. But don't let yourself be put off by the criteria, by 100% of our criteria. I promise you, you really don't need it.